Hey everyone, okay, so today's Pilates, I'm going to be using a resistance band. So if you've got something like this hanging around home, grab it. Mine's a little bit short, so I'm going to be using one that my CrossFit friends will be familiar with. So just anything that's got basically a bit of stretch and can provide a little bit of resistance for you. Alright, we're going to start seated today, so I'll get you sitting down. If you're on a mat, just shuffle forward to that front edge, and we're going to hook the band around our feet. Alright, don't need too much resistance for this one. We're just going to go into 4 roll downs as a bit of a warm up. So I want you to sit up nice and tall, stack that spine, set the shoulders down. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to nod the chin to the chest, scoop the belly button in, and we're slowly curling all the way down. Take a deep breath in at the bottom, and on the exhale, chin to chest, scoop the abs, and we're coming all the way up. Only pull on that band as much as you need to. Same again, deep breath in and curling down. The whole way down, I want you to think about scooping your belly button in away from the waistline of your pants. Breathing in at the bottom and breathing out, chin to chest, scoop the abs and sitting tall. Nice, we've got 2 more to go. Good, and last one. And at the top, just point those toes to me, fold forward, and just hold into that stretch. Alright, this time we're going to drop the band to 1 foot only, so just hook it around your right foot. Alright, now I want you to leave it reasonably long, so it shouldn't be too tight at this point. Then you can pull on it as much as you need. Alright, so exactly the same as before. Focus on staying in the center of the spine as we curl down. So, sitting tall to start, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're nodding the chin, creating that C curve, and we're taking that right leg with us all the way down through the middle. Good. Pausing at the bottom for that breath in. Feel the stretch through the back of the hamstring. And as we exhale, push the foot away, scoop those abs, and if you can, avoid pulling that band too much. That'll make it a little bit tougher. Obviously, if you need to pull it, give it a bit of a tug. Deep breath in, and same again, breathing out. Scoop those abs, take that leg with you. Good. Pausing at the bottom, breathing in, and as you exhale, push away, chin to chest, scoop those abs, pull that band if you need, and sitting tall. We're going for 2 more on this leg. Good, and last one to come. Alright, at the top we're going to switch those feet over, so pop that left foot in, take the right foot out, and we're going to do the same again on the other side. So when you're ready, deep breath in, and breathing out. Again, fight to stay right in the center of that spine as you curl down. Scoop those abs in, breathing in at the bottom, and breathing out, pushing away, scoop the abs, good, and sitting tall. Same again. Scoop that belly button in, try to feel each vertebrae one by one touching down on the floor. Good, we've got 2 more to go. And last one. Good, and at the top, we're just going to flex the feet this time. Grab those toes if you can. If you can't, just reaching forward as much as you can and holding into that stretch. Alright, we're going to get into the arms a little bit more now. So what I want you to do is hook that band back around both feet, and we're going to need a little bit of a tighter grip to start with this one. So just holding the hands a little bit closer towards the feet. If you need to at any point, just loosen your grip off, or if it's not feeling hard enough, make it a little bit tighter. So we're going into a row series here. So we're going to stack that spine again, sitting nice and tall, setting those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows brush past the waist, and release back out. Same again. Squeeze the shoulder blades, and release back out. Now, I want you to think about that core. So as you pull the band, we're scooping that belly button into that third notch on our belt, and a little lift through those pelvic floor muscles as well. Good, now as you pull, see if you can grow a little bit taller up towards the ceiling, keeping that spine nice and long. Good, we're going to go for another 4. Last 2. And on that last one, we're going to pull and hold. Scoop the abs, squeeze the shoulder blades while holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Right, now we're going to cross the band over into the opposite hand. Just loosen it off just a fraction. And this time we're coming into a wide grip row. So what it's going to look like is the fists come towards the armpits and we release back down. Try and lock your wrist in this position here. We don't want to see it bending too much there. So sitting tall again, set the shoulders, deep breath in. And on the exhale, fist to armpit, squeeze the shoulder blades and slowly coming out. Same again. Squeeze the shoulder blades and release. Now think about those abs again for me. As you pull in, scoop the belly button, lift through the pelvic floor, and you'll see my elbows stay just below the shoulders. Nice, keep that going. Breathing out to pull, breathe in to release. Good, we're going for another 5. Last 3. And 2. And on that last one, I'm going to get you to pull and hold again. So squeeze the shoulder blades, sit tall, scoop the belly button in, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Right, uncross your band again for me. We're going to go back to single arm. This time we're going to add in a rotation. So as you pull the right, we'll be twisting to look over the right shoulder, and as you pull the left, we'll be doing the same on the other side. So sitting tall, set those shoulders, deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're pulling with the right. Look over the right shoulder, and release back to center. Other side. Good, make sure you're sitting heavy through both butt cheeks. We want to feel a little crunch just through the side of the waist as we turn. Good, keep that going. Good, we're going to go 2 more each side. And on that last one each way, we're going to pause for 5. So pulling on the right and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Same on the other side. Pull and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Right, we're just going to give those arms a little bit of a stretch before we go on to round 2. So just cross your legs for me. If it's more comfortable, leave them out in front. Lace the fingers together, nod the chin to the chest, and just push those hands away. And release, and then just take the hands behind you. You're going to open the chest this time, a little lift of the chin. Alright, okay, legs back out in front, grab that band for me. We're going to do a second set. This time we're going to do it from halfway down into our roll down. So we're going to be targeting those core muscles a little bit more. So, band back around both feet. We're going to start with our double arm close grip row there. So, sitting tall, set shoulders, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to nod the chin, tuck the tailbone and scoop the abs in and curl back just part way into that C curve. Now make sure the shoulders haven't crept up, set them down, and when you're ready, breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to row. Good, so we should already feel those abs starting to work a little bit, but I still want you to think about just pulling the belly button in slightly away from the waistline of your pants. Good, we're going for another 4. And 3. Last 2. And on the last one, we're going to pull and hold again. Scoop those abs, hold it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release and restack, sitting up tall. Right, cross the band over. We're going back to that wider row, fist to armpits. Just loosen the band off a fraction. But again, we're going from that C curve. So deep breath in and exhale. Curling back, just to that point where you feel the abs start to work. Alright, and off you go. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good, we're going for another 4. Last 2. And on that last one, we're going to pull and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Sitting back up. Uncross that band one more time for me. We're going back to our single arm with this with the rotation again, but from that halfway roll down position. So set the shoulders, deep breath in, and as we exhale, curling back last time. Again, anchor both butt cheeks heavy on the floor. Set the shoulders, deep breath in. And as you exhale, pulling with the right. Good, and release. Other side. Good, keep that going. We're going 2 more each side. And on that next one to the right, we're going to pull and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And the left. Pull and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And coming all the way up. Let that band go. Just cross those legs in again for me. And I want you just to take a nice big reach up and over to the side. Anchor that left hip and butt cheek to the floor. And reaching over to the right, just trying to feel that lengthening down the side of the body. And when you're ready, floating those arms up and over. This time, pull that right hip and butt cheek down to the floor. And release. Alright, we're going to come and lie down on the floor now, and we're going to go into a little bit more of ab work. So just come and take a lie down on your mat. Now we're going to be bringing our legs into our tabletop position. Just remember, in your tabletop position, we want to maintain our neutral spine. So just to find that neutral spine, we flatten the back into the floor, we arch the back away, and then we come back to halfway between those 2 points. So once you think you've got your neutral spine position for me there, we're going to bring the legs one at a time up into our tabletop position, knees at 90, and then we're going to hook that band around our feet. And then I want you to secure your elbows back down onto the floor for me. Now, keep the knees over the hips, so we've got a gap about hip distance apart between the knees and the feet. All right, we're going to start one leg at a time, pushing that band away. So just relax the shoulders, set that neutral spine, and when you're ready, deep breath in and breathing out. We're going to push up with the right leg and bring it back in. Now the left, scoop that belly button in and bring it back. Good. The challenge is to try and keep the other leg perfectly locked in that tabletop position. Nice, keep that going. Good, we're going 2 more each side. And the last one each way. Good, and back to tabletop and hold. Right, we're going both legs together now. Breathing in. As you exhale, push away, scoop those abs, and return. Remember, the lower you take the legs, the harder it is for the core, but make sure we're maintaining that neutral spine. If you need to keep the legs a little bit higher, that's fine. We're going 3 more. And 2. And last one. All right, now we're going to add a little extension of the legs. So once we're in that full extension position, we're going to be taking the heels out as if they're sliding on a ruler, bringing them back and returning. So just check you've got that neutral spine for me. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're pushing the heels out. Slide them apart. Resist back in. Good, and return. Same again, scoop those abs, pushing out. And then we're going for another 4. Good, last 3. 2. And last one. Good, and release the band, hug those knees in, and take a little bit of a breather there. Alright, now we're going to leave the band out for the next set, and you're going to feel a little bit of a difference. Okay, so now that we've had the band there, it's actually going to feel a little bit tougher to hold those legs in the same position. So same again, sit on neutral spine, reach the fingertips nice and long, and bring those legs up to your tabletop position. Alright, we're going to go with that single leg stretch again. So deep breath in. On the exhale, scoop the abs in, right leg extends, breathe in to bring it back, and the left. Good, keep that going. Good, we're going 2 more each side. And the last one each way. Alright, now coming back in, we're going to lock those knees and feet together, and we're going 6 double leg extensions. Remember, keep the legs higher if you need to. Breathing in, and push away. Good, 4 to go. Nice, last 2. And the last one, we're going to push out and hold, and we're going to tap the heels together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug those knees in and take a little bit of a break. Just hug that right knee for me. We're going to hug it into the chest, send the left leg out nice and straight. Just apply a little bit of pressure, pulling that knee towards you. And soften it over. Alright, one last exercise we're going to do just for those glutes. I'll get you to bring yourself back up to seated and come and find your 4-point kneeling position for me. So just remember, we're aiming for wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we want our back nice and flat like the top of the table. Eyes keep looking just out in front to keep that nice long neck position. Now I'm going to get you to flex your feet at the back, and we're going to take your band and we're going to thread it around that right foot, and I want you to come and secure it back under your flat hands. Now it's really important you keep your foot flexed. You'll find if you lower it back down, your band will slip off the heel. So we want this one reasonably tight, but we need to be able to push that leg away. So you might just need to adjust your tightness if it's not feeling quite right. So anchor your weight heavily between your 4 points, set your shoulders, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale we're going to scoop the abs and push away with the right leg and slowly resist it back in. Same again, scoop the abs, push away and bringing it back. Good, now challenge is not to rock to that left side. So as you're pushing out with that right leg, we're trying to keep the weight evenly balanced over our other 3 points. Good, we're going to go for 4 more. Every time you push away, think about drawing those lower abdominals in and away from the waistline of your pants. Last 2. And on that last one, we're going to push out and hold it there. Scoop the abs, squeeze the butt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, right, we're going to swap sides now. So just pop the left foot in, hook the right foot out if you can. That's it, keep that foot flexed at the back. And again, setting that weight nice and evenly between our 4 points, relaxing the shoulders, eyes nice and long, and deep breath in, and breathing out, pushing away with the left. Good, again, think about that midsection as you're pushing out, scooping that belly button in. Good, we've got 4 to go. Resist that temptation to shift your weight over to the right. Try and stay nice and centered across those 3 points. Good, last 2. And on that last one, you're going to push out and hold, scoop the abs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the foot out, you can pop the band off to the side, and we're just going to sit back into that shell stretch, reaching the arms nice and long, sitting the bottom right back on the heels, and just focus on taking a few nice deep breaths there. And then we're just going to take that right arm, we're going to thread it palm up, tuck it under the left, drop that shoulder down. And coming back to the centre and switching sides, left palm up, thread it under. And coming back to the middle one last time. and you can slowly bring yourself back up. Awesome. Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you enjoyed our resistance band session. And yeah,